What if I told you the secrets to leveling up your mindset, building an unstoppable work ethic, and creating generational wealth were all in one book? Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter isn't just a memoir. It's a masterclass in grit, adaptability, and the art of the hustle. This is the guy who turned surviving the streets into thriving in boardrooms, who went from mixtapes to media mogul, and whose life lessons can help you dominate whatever game you're playing. Grab a pen and get ready. This breakdown might just change the way you hustle forever. The mindset of a hustler. The first and most essential lesson from Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, is that success begins in your mind. 50 Cent shares how growing up in South Jamaica, Queens, surrounded by poverty, crime, and limited opportunities, forced him to adopt a hustler's mentality. But here's the kicker. You don't have to come from the streets to think like a hustler. He explains, being a hustler is about being resourceful and relentless. It's about creating opportunities when none seem to exist. Adaptability is key. The world changes constantly, and if you're too rigid, you'll fall behind. For 50, this meant evolving from selling mixtapes out of his car to signing with Dr. Dre and Eminem. It didn't stop there. He pivoted to acting, producing, and building his business empire. The lesson? No matter your starting point, stay hungry and flexible. Success is a moving target, and you've got to adjust your aim. What really sets a hustler apart is resilience. 50 describes how failures and setbacks aren't the end, they're opportunities to learn and grow. He says, a real hustler doesn't stop at the first no or even the second. You've got to knock on doors until one opens. This relentless pursuit of opportunities is what transformed him from a struggling artist into an industry powerhouse. The takeaway? Don't just work harder, work smarter, and never stop believing in your ability to adapt and succeed. Building fearlessness and facing challenges head on. Fearlessness is another cornerstone of 50 Cent's philosophy. Imagine surviving 9 gunshot wounds and using that moment not as an excuse to give up, but as fuel to dominate life. 50 puts it bluntly, I didn't just survive, I thrived. But here's what's crucial. Fearlessness doesn't mean recklessness. It's about calculated risk-taking and knowing which battles to fight. For example, when 50 stepped away from music to focus on his production company, many thought it was a risky move. But he knew he'd built a foundation strong enough to support this pivot. The takeaway? Don't let fear paralyze you, but also don't leap without a plan. Pick your battles wisely. Fearlessness also means embracing failure as a stepping stone. 50 Cent openly shares how many of his ventures didn't succeed at first, but he refused to let setbacks define him. Instead, he analyzed what went wrong and came back stronger. He explains, failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of the process. This mindset of perseverance and resilience is something anyone can adopt, whether in business, personal goals, or creative pursuits. Every challenge is a chance to grow, learn, and ultimately thrive. The power of emotional intelligence. Here's a surprising insight from 50 Cent. Success isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. And a huge part of working smart is emotional intelligence. He writes about how understanding people's emotions and motivations was crucial in both surviving tough environments and thriving in high-stakes negotiations. When 50 was negotiating deals for power, he didn't just focus on the bottom line. He prioritized building relationships, creating opportunities for others, and ensuring mutual value. His philosophy: your success isn't just about you. It's about creating value for everyone involved. To dive deeper, 50 explains that reading people's intentions, even when unspoken, is a skill that takes practice but pays off immensely. He shares how spotting subtle cues, like tone, body language, or even silence, helped him navigate tense situations and secure favorable outcomes. His approach wasn't just about winning for himself. It was about ensuring everyone left the table feeling respected and valued. This mindset has helped him build lasting partnerships and a reputation for fairness. Think about that the next time you're in a negotiation or collaboration. Are you building bridges or just grabbing short-term wins? Emotional intelligence is the key to sustainable success. Health, discipline, and longevity. You can't hustle if you're running on empty. 50 Cent dedicates an entire section to health and discipline, emphasizing that physical fitness isn't just about appearances. It's about staying sharp, focused, and ready for anything. He says, if you're not taking care of your body, you're sabotaging your hustle. For 50, fitness is a daily commitment, not an optional activity. His routine combines weightlifting, cardio, and stretching to ensure his body remains resilient under pressure. He highlights how exercise boosts his mental clarity, allowing him to stay ahead in high-stakes situations. He also emphasizes nutrition, avoiding crash diets, and instead sticking to balanced meals that fuel his demanding lifestyle. He says, discipline in the gym translates to discipline in life. Whether he's on set, in the studio, or closing deals, his physical health directly supports his mental sharpness and productivity. This level of discipline ensures he can sustain the energy required for success. The lesson? Success demands energy and endurance. Treat your body like the machine it is, and it will power your hustle for the long haul. On screen. Tip: invest in your health. It pays dividends in productivity. Financial literacy and business strategy. Let's talk money. 50 Cent doesn't just rap about getting rich, he's lived it. One of the standout sections of Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter dives into financial literacy. His advice? Avoid reckless spending. Focus on creating multiple income streams, and always think long-term. A perfect example is his deal with Vitamin Water. Instead of taking a simple endorsement check, 50 opted for equity in the company. When Coca-Cola bought it out, he reportedly made $100 million. This wasn't luck, it was strategy. The takeaway? Invest in assets that appreciate and make your money work for you. Hustling smart is about leveraging opportunities to create wealth that lasts. 50 also dives into the importance of knowing your worth and negotiating from a position of strength. He recounts moments where he walked away from deals that didn't align with his goals, emphasizing that sometimes the best business move is to say no. By focusing on creating value, he built partnerships that not only elevated his brand, but also empowered others. Moreover, he highlights the need for financial discipline. 50 warns against the pitfalls of instant gratification and encourages investing in the future. Whether it's real estate, equity deals, or building a diversified portfolio, the goal is to ensure your wealth grows over time. He explains, money doesn't make you smart, but how you manage it can set you apart. This mindset shift can transform how we view success, not just as earning, but sustaining and multiplying wealth for generations to come. Networking and building strong relationships. No one succeeds alone. Relationships are key to long-term success. 50 Cent emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people, those who push you to be better and open doors. In Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, he shares how forming genuine partnerships has been a cornerstone of his empire. 50's approach to networking isn't about collecting business cards. It's about creating value and cultivating trust. He talks about leveraging relationships with figures like Dr. Dre and Eminem to build his brand. But these connections weren't just about money. They were based on respect. He says, when you build with people, you don't just want to take, you want to give value. His advice is to focus on quality, not quantity, when it comes to relationships. Having a few trusted allies is more valuable than networking with everyone in the room. 50 explains, it's about knowing who you're dealing with and using that knowledge to create win-win situations. Today, networking isn't just about attending events. It's about meaningful connections through social media, collaborations, and personal interactions. Whether you're an entrepreneur or artist, building a strong network can unlock opportunities and success. Your hustle, your way. So, what's the ultimate lesson from Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter? It's that success is personal. Whether you're climbing the corporate ladder, launching a creative project, or building a business, the principles in this book, adaptability, emotional intelligence, and relentless discipline, can guide you there. 50 Cent's story proves that your past doesn't define you. It's what you do with your experiences and opportunities that counts. So, what will you hustle for today? Thanks for tuning in to Mansa Musa Mindset. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite lesson from 50 Cent's journey? Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok for daily insights and inspiration. Until next time, Keep hustling and stay relentless.